What is going on, everyone, and welcome to my update vlog for January 2018. Hope you guys had a fantastic new year, and if you are new to the channel, have no idea what this video is. It's essentially a vlog where I go over what's going to happen throughout the month. I do this every month at the start, so January 1st, February 1st, so on. And yeah, so we've made a milestone recently of 50,000 subscribers, so I want to say thank you all so much for making this happen. I really don't even know what to say except for thank you, and it's gonna sound cliche like all the other YouTubers and streamers that do it, but I really do appreciate it, and hopefully with the start of 2018 everything will continue going forward. And even though I get more subscribers, I still won't make any like drastic changes, and hopefully you guys will still continue watching. So we're just gonna be doing what we usually do, so if nothing crazy is happening. Yeah, so before we start, I have my list over here. To be honest, this month isn't really too crazy in terms of games. I still do have a backlog of stuff back from a few months ago when the game rush of Q4 of last year. So yeah, before we start, I want to say, what game or what did I do that made you decide to subscribe to the channel? I ask this every month, but as you know, we get subscribers every single day, and I am curious to know what video or series did I do that made you check out this channel. And I've been doing YouTube for over, I would say, 5 years now. I've been starting in 2011, like casually, and then in 2014, I decided to start taking it more seriously, and that was a time when I started making at least one video every single day. Haven't missed a day in over 3 years, and then throughout 2017, I had some issues with my computer, so I wasn't able to make some videos for about a week, and then that was pretty much it. So overall, though, there's always a video every single day, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And usually, unless something really crazy where I physically can't make videos happens, there will be a video every single day. So hopefully there's something for you to check out, and you guys are going to stick around. So, in terms of games, looking at our list right here, new games, we have one new thing coming out that I am sort of interested in, but I know it may or may not be for everyone. Monster Hunter World, and that's coming out January 26th. And I do believe it's all platforms, so I'm probably going to check it out on PC, but if it gets delayed on one of them but it comes out on the same day, it doesn't really matter. I have all the consoles, so hopefully, as long as it doesn't get delayed for every single platform, it should be happening on that day. So I know there's a beta out. I watched some gameplay. I didn't actually get to play it myself. Gonna be honest, I've never played a Monster Hunter game. I know what it's about, but I've just never played it. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy my first experience of this, and it's not going to be too cringeworthy, even though it probably will be. And that's pretty much it for January. I do check the Steam store, PlayStation, Xbox store regularly, and then whatever. So I did want to ask you guys, what games would you guys enjoy watching me play? Now, keep in mind, on my channel, I do have over 250 different games played on the channel, and over 200 of them are completed Let's Plays. So, if you want to watch some of my older Let's Plays, keep in mind the quality probably won't be as good as it is now. Obviously, as time progresses, my equipment does, so does my commentary, and yeah, over time it just gets better, hopefully. And yeah, so you guys can watch those. I feel like the first few months of the year are going to be slow months because, as you may know, the game rush doesn't really happen, and maybe if we find a really cool one coming out in the middle of the month or something, then we'll check it out. But the only one that really sparked my interest for this month is the Monster Hunter game. However, that doesn't mean nothing else will be happening on our channel throughout that time. As you may know, Elder Scrolls Online is a big thing on my channel. That will still be going up as usual, whenever stuff happens or there's like a new expansion. So, as of right now in ESO, all I really do is dungeons and trials with my friends. I've pretty much done everything I could do that you could watch, but maybe I'll make a new character or something. Though I don't really enjoy playing the Warden as much, and I've made build videos for pretty much everything and tried to keep it up to date as much as possible. So yeah, that's happening whenever cool events happen. Black Desert Online, that one has been an upcoming series on the channel, or like a growing series. I have about like 150 Black Desert videos on the channel. You guys can watch that from the very start. My first character, back in beta, there's like a 10-part Valkyrie series. You could technically watch it, but that was like 2 years ago. And then the one from 2017 was the Dark Knight series. And that one is still going to this day. So hopefully you guys, if you want to check out Black Desert, it's one of those MMOs where you have to want to watch it or just want to learn how to play it. Otherwise it'll just be boring for you. I'm going to be completely honest. It's more fun to play than watch, actually. Unless you're doing enhancing, then it's more fun to watch people fail. And, you know, I don't know. It's something that is very hit or miss in terms of a YouTube series. Obviously, it doesn't do as well as ESO because that one is more story-based. And in Black Desert, I'm pretty sure most people don't actually care about the story. So, that one's more for gameplay, so I don't know. It's definitely hit or miss. One other returning series that might happen on the channel is Final Fantasy XIV. Now, I have the game, all the DLC. I just don't have my subscription running, but as you guys may know, if you followed the channel for a while, I have started it up. I think I've played about like 5 or 10 hours of it, and it was more of a stream game back then. So everything I did was live streamed on Twitch, so you guys can follow me there. Shameless self-promotion. And yeah, and then I brought the VODs or the videos afterwards to YouTube, and they were all edited, so it's more presentable for YouTube. And yeah, so as you guys may know, I've been juggling a few different MMOs, ESO, Black Desert, and then Final Fantasy. So I haven't really got much into Final Fantasy, but I kind of wanted to start again. I do have a few friends playing, so they can help me out, so it won't be completely lost all the time. And yeah, so let me know how you guys think of that, and maybe it will be fun to watch. So yeah. Next is for single player games and or solo stuff. I did have some plans to play with some friends, various different games that are not new, but just like, as you may imagine, the Steam sale or the winter sale was going on for like the past 2 weeks, and I think it's ending soon. So depends on when you watch this. It could be over if you're watching at the end of the month. But yeah, we picked up some games. We might try it out and then make some sort of series on it. And yeah, those are going to be like maybe short series, less than 10 parts and so on. So yeah, that might happen. I don't know what games are going to be, but we just kind of picked up a few things and we're seeing what's going to happen. So yeah, it'll be a surprise to you and probably a surprise to me as well. Just like, hey, let's play this game. I'm like, all right, fine, that's cool. And yeah, a few more games that are like off and on the channel. Path of Exile. I did do a series where I did a Sunder build, and that was from like Act 4 all the way to Act 10. That was my first playthrough for the Abyss League. And yeah, technically right now I'm running a Kinetic Blast build, and that one's pretty fun to play. However, one thing I've noticed is Path of Exile does not really do well on the channel. It's just like, all I do now is just endgame maps and just running different things, so it may or may not be super fun to watch, but it's more fun to play. So I might do a few videos here and there. If it doesn't get too many views or it's just not interesting, then, well, that's, I don't know, we'll just end it there. But I usually play it off camera, off recording, so if something cool happens, I might just record it. And yeah. And then as for Hearthstone, as you guys may know, the Kobolds and Catacombs expansion has dropped recently, and I've been doing the dungeon runs because I found them fun. I know it's not also the most entertaining thing because people would rather watch like standard or wild gameplay, but if anything were to happen like PvP, I would probably be playing standard because I just have like zero interest in wild. And standard, that's what I've always been playing since the Hearthstone launch. And yeah, so I do want to get all the dungeon clears or dungeon run clears done for Hearthstone to get the card back. I think as of right now we have 5 out of 9 with 8 wins. And yeah, we're going to keep going until we get them all. So yeah. That's pretty much it for all the games, but before we wrap up, I just want to say, once again, thank you so much for all the support. If you want to check out all the links in the description of like my social media, if you want to follow me elsewhere, you can do that. Just as a brief rundown of what kind of social media might be interested for you. If you want to chat with me or just ask me questions and try to get the answer back as fast as possible, obviously YouTube comments are a good way. I check that regularly. But if I'm not on YouTube and you just want to ask me like anything or follow me for updates, Twitter is the best place to get responses quick. If you don't care about what I like talk about randomly, IRL stuff, and you just want to see videos, obviously YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and that's a good way. Hit the bell thingy so you get notifications. Or sometimes I post on Facebook, and on Facebook, my fan page, all I do is just like post links to the videos when they go live occasionally. So that's about it. If you don't want to have like interactions with other people and you just want to see the videos, Facebook is a good way. Twitter is if you want to hear about like IRL stuff, upcoming stuff, events, and when I'm streaming and all that stuff. That's a good place. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that's more just like IRL stuff, or like when I'm traveling, I take pictures of cool stuff, and you guys can see what it's like or what I do outside of gaming. And Twitch, obviously, you guys know what that is. If you don't, then I'm not sure what you're doing at a gaming channel right now, to be honest. But Twitch is a live stream thing where I go, you guys can hang out with me, interact, and we just play games live. We're all just having fun together, and I usually do play with viewers there as well. So if we play like a similar game or something and follow me on Twitch, maybe we'll play together sometime. Who knows what can happen, to be honest. And of course, as you may know, I don't really like talking about this, but with the upcoming few months of every year, the ad rates are lower on YouTube. That's just across the board for every single YouTuber. And that's just our like income gets cut by like 3/4 for the first few months because advertisers don't spend as much as they do on holidays like Christmas and all that stuff. So basically Q4 of last year was pretty good. And then going into the first like 4 or so months of the year is usually the lowest of the year. And that's where all my money just goes down the drain. So it gets kind of tight during the first 4 months of the year. I just want to say that the only thing that I really ask for is your support and views. That's all that matters to me. But if you want to go above and beyond, I do have a Patreon page. I don't really have any reward. It's more of like if you want to support me. But I do have a long list of, well, I do have a long page where you can read just what it's like being a content creator on YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to just check it out, even if you don't do anything, just read it and it's all good. But yeah, regardless of what happens, I will still be making videos every single day. Hopefully you guys are still going to continue enjoying them. As far as that, I'm usually just being honest with you. I'm always going to be real with you. But always, thank you so much for your support. All the links are in the description once again. And feel free to recommend some games for me that you guys might want to see. Single player, multiplayer. But I think usually single player games do a little bit better because there's actually an ending. And sometimes it's pretty intense. So, with that said, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later, and stick around tomorrow for more upcoming videos. So have a fantastic day.